What it do, y'all? It's Killa with Killa Jay's introspective reality. I know it's been a while. Trying to make y'all miss your girl. Hi. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got a new flyer. And I hope you guys eventually will get one. So today's episode is about a few things, actually. So today's episode, I'm gonna actually talk about that girl, the Courtney Tailor, you know, that little influencer, the OnlyFans, over 2 million type, whatever. I'm gonna talk about her. I got a few requests about it. And then I'm gonna give an update about those two brothers and that friend that actually killed that stepfather of theirs who molested their little stepsister. We will update y'all on that. So today's episode is gonna be on Courtney Clenney. She was an OnlyFans model, as we all know. She's only 25. She was dating this kid called Christian Omunseli. My bad, y'all. So his name was Christian Omunseli. He's 27 years old. She killed him on April 3rd. So there is a lot of mixed information about this story. People claim that she was abusive to him, and this is accounts by friends that have witnessed the abuse. Then they also claim that some of the neighbors saw him beating on her. And they're saying she did a self-defense case, which I don't believe, as you know. It's just a little odd, the way everything was. Of course, she's of the Caucasian race. He was African, actually. He was African American, but he was from Texas, it seems like. They're actually saying that on the day of her actual arrest of this murder of her boyfriend, she was supposed to be due in court for a actual DUI. She was under the influence in like a court case. I think this was in like 2018 or something. And she was actually due in a Texas courthouse that day. So in reality, she wasn't even supposed to be in Miami anymore. She was actually supposed to be in Texas because she was doing court. She was being sued, you know. But a lot of controversy is on this story, and the reason why I'm talking about it is also as well because she's not been charged with anything. We know this. A lot of us know this. She's not been charged. When they took her in, she claimed she wanted to commit suicide, so they put her on her psychiatric hold, and they started watching her. But come to find out, just a few days later, she was found in a hotel bar because she did not want to stay in her apartment because of the ongoing investigation. So she's actually at the hotel bar, and someone came after her saying she was sitting there drinking some drinks or whatever. So the girl's acting fine. A lot of people are speculating he got what he deserved. I don't know about that either way, despite the fact that he was talking crazy about women of other color. No one deserves to die. It's just a personal opinion of mine. I understand the bashing. No one should be talking about other people in general. But this doesn't mean he deserved to die. She wouldn't have deserved to die either. But we know how the tables would have turned if she actually was the one who got killed. We know this. He's a black male. He would have been in the cuffs, locked up, threw away the key. It's just what it is, you guys. This case seems like she is going to possibly get away with murder because there's plenty of evidence to prove that she actually was the one who stabbed him and killed him. But they haven't charged her with anything because she's claiming crazy. That's how they feel they're going to win the case. Now, of course, I would like people's opinion on their own about this. It's very controversial online. It's a lot going on with this case. There's so much like I said, not everything is concrete. There is, you know, evidence of her beating on him and him beating on her, or they just beating on each other. I don't know. Either way, they were in a toxic relationship and they had no business being together. People have said that when they were together, it wasn't good. They've been dating maybe a year or so, and it's always been bad. Some people don't belong together. We know this. There's plenty of cases where someone is going to end up killing someone because they don't belong together, and people just need to understand you don't always have to be with someone to make yourself happy. You know, you can love yourself first. They were always jealous, you know, there's just all this craziness going on, but point being is that the girl killed the man. She's not being charged for it. She's claiming crazy and all that. We're gonna see in the future how this is gonna unfold. Again, there's not as much about this case because everything's already been going on through, you know, social media. If you've been keeping up, it's very hit or miss in this situation because at the end of the day, no one really knows the real story. We still don't know. We have to figure it out, you know, through the weeks. Obviously, this is going to be a very big case of privilege. Now, on to the next story. So I know you guys remember when I talked about the brothers, Alejandro Trevino, Christian Trevino, and then their friend Juan Eduardo Melendez. Okay, these are the guys who were charged for beating and killing the stepfather of the Trevino brothers because he was molesting their little stepsister, which was actually his daughter. Okay, so if you guys remember, they went, attacked him, beat him up because of the claims that the little girl made, and now they're in jail. The updates that I have aren't very many. It's just updates on their charges. There's a few updates on their charges. The two brothers are actually being charged with capital murder. They went from aggravated assault, murder, engaging in organized crime, and they put them up they upgraded those charges to capital murder. Exceeding the 1 million, my apologies, y'all, 1 million bond. They actually lowered their bond to $150,000. And Alejandro's charges have not changed, so he still has the same charges. Basically, though, they're still in jail, y'all. Look, they took out the trash. I don't think that these kids are gonna really end up in jail for that long. They might have them go through this process and maybe have them scare them a bit, you know, whatever. But in reality, I think that they're going to be put on probation and maybe just be like, hey, I would pray that they do that because they really took out the trash. The man was already had a warrant out for his arrest for molesting and, you know, family domestic issues, and he was already fighting a case, or, you know, they were already looking for him for something already in regards to sexual abusing of a child. So when these kids found out that their little sister was being abused by their father, her father, their stepfather, of course that's gonna make them upset and they're gonna go defend her. I honestly believe that they should be put under the realm of self-defense. How is a 9-year-old gonna defend herself? But they wanted to defend her. Yes, they may have went a little overboard, but how are you gonna tell somebody how to react when someone they love is being molested and abused? You just can't do that. So those kids actually didn't do anything wrong, and I'm gonna still stand by that. They didn't do anything wrong in my eyes. How you gonna tell me that? That's all I'm gonna say. I want to say one thing. Excuse my background. I just felt like being in my bed today when I was talking about, you know, my few stories. But either way, I just wanted to bring a little update. It just seems to me that the Trevino boys, they might actually be okay down the line. They just might serve time and they will probably be out by the time this all blows over. I'm gonna keep updating y'all on this one though, because it's wrong. They shouldn't even be in jail. You know, they could have put them in jail for whatever, the assault, let's say that. And the assumption of gang organized crime. But y'all know if that man ended up in jail for his crimes, they would have killed him anyways, because don't nobody play with no damn second molesters. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I'm gonna wrap it up. This is Killas Crime Sundays. I just wanted to come out here and of course just give y'all a few more little stories. I'm going to be, again, I've told y'all, I'm going to be recording my serial killer crime series, because this is going to be series of episodes. And I'm going to actually announce my first serial killer name is going to be Dean Coral. He was actually born in Indiana, but he came to Houston. I don't know if you guys know, he was actually the first prolific serial killer before Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy. The only difference is that he actually died. He died and he was killed by one of his accomplices. This story is going to be so good, so I hope you guys are ready. He was sick, okay? Like the way he tortured boys. He was known as the Houston mass murderer. We're going to talk about it. And we will see you guys next time. Again, so could you guys please make sure you go and follow me on my Instagram and Killa_Jay's _ introspective reality. And then of course, please go subscribe to my YouTube. You guys are awesome for who have already started to support me. But I will say, please subscribe to my YouTube. It's Killa_Jay's introspective reality podcast. I did change the name. I did put the podcast because this is what I'm doing. I'm podcasting, giving my interpretation and my views of crimes around the world and crimes around that are interesting to me. And of course, I'm going to give my opinions and I'm going to give y'all what it is. I hope you guys like it for today. Again, follow me on Instagram, Killa_Jay's _ introspective reality. Go subscribe to my YouTube at Killa_Jay introspective reality podcast. My apologies, guys, but please go ahead and do that. And also follow me on TikTok. You know, I do have a dog and he is very entertaining, and if you guys like dogs, I do post him a lot on there. His name's Draco. I might post him, I don't know, one day, but I would like for you guys to go and follow me on TikTok at Killa_Jayir. That's where I post, dog material if you guys want to, check out my dog. But anyways, you guys have a good one, and I pray and hope you guys enjoy life. Everything comes together eventually. I just wanted to put out there some little quotes or whatever, we're gonna see how y'all feel about that. I'm just rambling at this point because I don't know what else to talk about. So we're gonna have another day at Killa_Jay's introspective reality podcast. So y'all have a good night.
Straight out that concrete jungle we rise. You see determination in our eyes. We had to build us an enterprise. It's family ties with my wise guys. Straight out that concrete.